I couldn't get in the Navy in the beginning because you had to have a degree. So then they had to open it up if you could pass the test. So I took the test and passed the test. I was called and I went down to Wesleyan University for 4 months. I was just all academic. There was no flying. I went from there to Fitchburg State Teachers College. We flew out of Fitchburg Airport. I went to Melbourne, Florida to fighter school. And that's where I became a fighter pilot and was assigned to the Yorktown. February of 45. I was on the Yorktown about 5.5, almost 6 months. We dropped 500-pound bombs. We fired 5-inch rockets, and of course we had that 650 caliber machine guns that were straight. Could do a lot of damage. Like I said, was what we were there for. You never get used to it. We were up at 22,000 feet. I noticed oil pouring out of the side of the engine, and I came down through the clouds, and there right in front of me was a brand new fighter, the Peter, all yellow with a red meatball, and it was in front of me. Thank God he was in front of me. If he was behind me, I'd be the guy that would be getting shot at. So I opened up on him, and I hit him right in the cockpit, and he pulled up from the reaction, I guess, of being killed. He pulled back on the stick, and he went straight up through the clouds. So I went off to the left a little bit, and up through the clouds to see if I could find him. I never saw him again. That was quite a day. I finally made it back by myself, kept looking over my shoulder, see if somebody was chasing me. Pre-dawn launches were tough because we couldn't put our running lights on until we were up at 5,000 feet. So a lot of mid-air crashes, not just necessarily in my ship, but in all the carriers. They had accidents on the deck because there's no lights. They were hitting us pretty hard, the suicide pilots. So this was a raid on the suicide pilot fields. It was pre-dawn, and we got there just as the sun was coming up, and we were coming from the east to the west, so it would be hard to see us, and we were 50 feet off the water, and we caught them at roll call. I think we killed almost all of them that were out there at roll call. That sounds terrible, but they were really kicking the hell out of us to either kill or be killed. I got the Distinguished Flying Cross. It wasn't one thing, it was everything. Kyushu and all the islands south of it, and north of Okinawa, and of course Okinawa.